that this is actually the first tournament that we've had like everybody from Canada, like a lot of regions represented here.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's good to just see everyone in the nation like in one little spot, you know?
Yeah, we have Alberta, we have Manitoba, we have Ottawa, of course. Windsor came up.
Obviously Toronto and Montreal.
Yeah, I think Sudbury sent a few too. Montreal, Quebec City.
It's just like, this was like the big tournament, and everyone heard the news of everyone coming out of state.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, out of country, from the United States, from Mexico, from the Netherlands, from Europe, like, everyone's here.
Yeah, even the Maritimes, all of them are here. Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, PEI, New Brunswick.
Yeah. I mean, we're pretty much just missing, like, Japanese, and that's about it.
Yeah, honestly, we pretty much have most of the bases covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump into this. I think we're going to start off on Town and City.
All right.
For those tuning in, this is Mikkel, and this is Zofsty, and we're going to bring you some great matches here. We're on loser's side of top 96.
Yeah, all right. And this will determine who gets in the top 32, right? Yes.
Yes, I believe so.
All right. So pretty much the deal here is Khal's won his 2 matches in losers already.
Okay.
Raziek was sent to losers.
By Nairo.
Yes, by Nairo.
So winner of this will proceed on to top, like you said, top 32 loser side.
Yes.
Loser will go home with 33rd place.
33rd place. And all intents and purposes, that's not a bad showing whatsoever.
But, you know, you don't want to end there.
No.
Why settle for 33rd when you can get 25th, when you can get 17th, when you can get 13th?
Yeah.
Bada bing.
Work your way up, you know?
Climb that ladder.
Exactly. So I'm actually interested to see this because I've never actually seen Khal play before.
Really? I mean, I've never seen him play before, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
I recognize his face. I've seen him around yesterday.
Yeah.
But I never actually witnessed him play.
Yeah, me too. Either way, should be an absolute cracker right now. Let's see what happens. Robin, definitely the master of the projectile game. But Ryu's got a few tricks up his sleeve too.
So far, I'm liking the movement from Khal. He's just kind of like jumping, but not like committing to anything. He's just trying to bait out some sort of reaction from Raziek. Oh, Raziek getting some combos of his own. You got to be careful of that down B from Ryu because like he has super armor during that, and he has the ability to get that leads into so many good kill confirms. Yeah.
Raziek so far plowing through Khal's defenses at the moment. Very nice percent lead. Hitting him with a few of those 11 sword shots and arc fires.
Oh, gets him with the bear, sending him a little bit off stage here.
Okay, nice landing by Khal.
Ooh, the up air. So, you know, they're still trying to feel each other out here. They're like still playing good. They're going back to the neutral. But now they're like into each other's faces, trying to find an opening. Raziek finds one. Down throw. Yep, it's not going to kill. Not even with the small blast zones of Town and City.
He needed a bit more rage for that to happen, but
killing him with the book. Okay, he doesn't kill him, but he like sent him far with that book.
Yeah, those are that tome coming into play right there from Robin, and I'm not sure actually which one has. One of them has higher knockback, so I'm just trying to figure. I think that was the fire tome.
I'm not entirely sure myself. I was unaware that the books had different knockbacks. I'll have to do some research on that.
Oh, Khal popping him up a bit here.
So we got some 11 sword swings here. Robin being one of the rare characters to have smash attacks in midair.
Yep. And Khal trying to look for that one hit.
Wow, that shield pressure from the fire was disgusting. Uses the book, you know, applies some shield pressure. The thing about those tomes is that they like, and the sword even, they're hard to like look at. They're kind of small, like so you don't see them coming.
And experienced Robin players like Raziek know exactly where those items are going to go once they drop.
Exactly.
Oh, nice.
Just hits him with that strong back air, sending him to the left, putting Khal on the ropes here. Khal has yet to get, oh, here we go. We got something coming up from Khal here. The thing about Ryu, he has the ability to kill you at fraudulent percents. Like, he's at 10%. If he lands this hit, doesn't get the
he held too long. Yeah.
He didn't get the follow-up that he wanted.
Yeah.
Because there's like 3 or 4 stages to that down B.
Yeah.
Wow, catches him with the Shoryuken. That was like the classic DP. You know, like he saw him like jumping, and so he went for the DP like that. I feel like we're playing Street Fighter there for a second.
Yeah, and Khal waited his turn, but does end up taking the stock there. Better late than never, of course.
You know, he's still in this fight, goes for the down B. You know, he's going to take those hits, but still land back on the stage.
Yeah.
Ryu has a very great ways to land back on stage. Power shield in the 11 sword.
Yeah. And Raziek's been he's been more than willing to trade or to attack Khal whenever he sets up a focus attack.
He's showing no fury against the focus attack at all.
Yeah, he's got to be careful here. He's close to true Shoryu percent.
Wow. You see this man walk in a bit?
Yeah.
He's like looking for that opening. It's so scary to see when a Ryu, like, I don't know if that was supposed to be a Shoryuken or.
That was definitely a missed input, and he's going to checkmate it for it.
That was so unfortunate.
Yep.
You know he had that read, and you know he was going for that Shoryuken, but he just, the wrong input, dude.
He knows he had that read, and it's just unfortunate that he didn't quite turn the stick where he wanted it to go.
You know, as I said, when I get home, I'm going to do 1,000 Shoryukens in a row with a GameCube controller.
Even then, like, you can do that, but when the moment counts
when the moment counts, and you're the high situation, you're on the main stage, tons of people in the audience watching you, thousands of people watching online, like, the pressure will set in.
And let's just hope this doesn't affect Khal negatively whatsoever, because he was doing fairly well in that match, and he would have won had he connected with that true Shoryu.
Yeah, that would have been it. That was his game to take. It's just he flubbed the input.
Yep.
So, you know, Raziek himself is just like, whatever, I got that game. I'm gonna run with it.
Exactly. He's just got to tell himself that he made it really, really close, and he is more than capable of doing so again.
Yeah, he could easily take the next 2 games. Like, it's not like Raziek outplayed him the whole time, you know? He definitely finds some sort of opening. So he's going to let Raziek charge his lightning thing a bit. That's the thing. You can't leave Robin alone for too long, or she'll start charging her attacks.
Yeah, you don't want to give her too much space. That's pretty much just asking for a heavy punish.
Oh, yeah.
Or a convert, yeah.
Swings the wrong way with the focus. Short hop, that's the thing. A lot of people like want to go for like the power shields or to, you know, get rid of projectiles, but like he's just going to jump over both of them and then approach.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what you got to do. I mean, it's one thing to play defensive and like power shield all the projectiles, like you said, but if you're not putting any, you know, pressure on your opponent, you're just going to give them another opportunity to do what they want to do.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. You know, Raziek's not letting Khal get back to the stage whatsoever. He's definitely asserting stage control here, pushing him off stage a bunch.
Okay.
Now we're back to the neutral here. Khal's definitely pushing him off a little bit.
Wispy kind of helping Raziek there a little bit.
Wispy with the young assist. Yeah. Wow, catches the sword. You never see Ryu with the sword before. Yo, he wanted the setup.
Yo, Street Fighter V DLC, Sword Ryu.
Yo, coming soon, Capcom. Are you listening? Yeah. So, you know, you see these jabs coming from Khal, trying to get some sort of like combo going, but none of them really connect.
Yeah. He just gotta bide his time, you know. He's just gotta bait, get that one opening, and then take full advantage. Of course, it's gonna be a bit harder with the projectile. Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna smack him with that left sword in midair. Whenever you see the Ryu walking, you know he's looking for some heavy punish. Try to battle something. Like, there's just like this force that Ryu puts against you on his character when he's just walking so slowly. It's kind of scary. You don't know what he's gonna do. Raziek, like, showing complete control with all these projectiles, just walling Khal out. Khal's just looking for some sort of opening. Hits the Hadouken off stage, trying to keep him off there, but Raziek gets back on. Definitely struggling to just try to, you know, he's being walled out so hard, and when he finally gets that opening, I feel like he's just not getting the maximum he can. Lands the bear, not enough to kill him on a large blast zone of Dreamland.
Yeah, and Khal gonna have to just put in a little bit more work to end the stock right here.
Definitely.
Unfortunate, but sometimes that's just the way the game goes, right?
Yeah, and you know, he's just looking for this kill. He's racking up a lot of damage, just trying to find some sort of opening. He's struggling. You know, he's struggle busting here.
Oh, the Arc Thunder on shield does get the grab, but doesn't
get the follow-up correctly. You're right.
Yeah. Nice back air. Khal's going to be sent careening off stage here. Got to get back somehow. Arc fire on the ledge. That's it. Nicely done. Very nice conversion by Raziek.
Stock.
Yeah.
Definitely had control of that set. You know, I don't know if Khal, like, definitely struggled. I'm not sure about that counter pick because, like, when you bring Robin or any projectile users that love camping to a stage that they can just camp underneath a platform like that, they're going to have a heyday.
Exactly.
So even though it might be one of his personal favorites, he's got to think about the opponent's stages too. So it just kind of ended up nipping him in the bud. He just couldn't get it. Every time Raziek was underneath the platform, he just had trouble approaching him.